CBN cash redesign and cash withdrawal limits. What does it mean and how much can you withdraw at the ATM? What are the extra charges you incur and how does this affect you as an individual as well as a business owner? And most importantly, what can you do to stay ahead of the game? I'll be providing answers to all of these as well as more in this video. There are two things happening at the same time. One is the cash redesign by the central bank, that is redesigning 200, 500 and 1000 naira notes, and no one will accept these old notes starting from January 31st. The second thing that's happening is the withdrawal limit, which means by January 9th, 2023, you will only be able to withdraw 100,000 naira per week from your bank account as an individual and 500,000 naira per week as a business account, that is if you have a registered business account. So if you decide to withdraw more, what will happen? There's a 5% and a 10% charges extra for anything you want to withdraw above your limit. That is, if you want to withdraw for individual, there's 5% extra. Then for corporate, that is businesses, there's 10% extra you have to pay if you want to withdraw more than 100,000 naira and 500,000 naira respectively. Now if you want to withdraw, let's say 300,000 naira as an individual, that means you will be paying 10,000 naira. That is 200,000 naira more than your normal 100,000 naira withdrawal limits. So they will be charging you 5% on that 200,000 naira. That means you'll be paying 10,000 naira for the extra 200,000 naira above your weekly withdrawal limit. The same explanation goes for businesses. That is, this time it is 10% extra. How many times can you withdraw cash from an ATM in a day by then? With a single ATM card, you can only withdraw as many times as possible, as long as you have not exceeded your weekly withdrawal limit. So you can withdraw, let's say 20,000, 10,000. So as long as you have not exceeded your withdrawal limit for that particular week, you will be able to withdraw as much as possible. But what are other options you have to withdraw cash during this period? We understand that some people might need extra cash, so here are some options you will be considering. One is POS agents, though this might cost you more, as at that time it will be costing you about 3 to 5 times what it currently costs. For example, now if you want to withdraw 5,000 naira on average at any POS outlet, it will cost you 100 naira, but then it will be costing around 300 to 500 naira to with the same amount at that particular time. Two is using multiple bank accounts. That is, if you have bank accounts with different bank, you can use those accounts to withdraw. So three is making use of transfer and QR codes. Let's say you want to buy something from a merchant, you'll be needing to do transfer instead of using cash to actually get the transaction done. You can also be using QR code to pay different merchants. So there's no limit on the amount of transfer you can do at any merchant location. So you can do transfer as much as possible. How does CBN cash withdrawal limits and cash redesign affect you as a business owner, and what can you do to stay ahead? It is very important for you to be prepared as a business owner during this time. So there will be a lot of suppliers that will be increasing the cost of their goods because they will be buying in cash. They'll be using cash to buy from their own source, maybe from the manufacturer. So that means the cost of cash, because the cost of cash is increasing, they will also be passing such costs to you as a business owner. So you have to be prepared to handle this. The other thing, because there will be little cash in circulation, the other thing you need to know as a business owner is to be prepared to offer other forms of payments, alternative forms of payment apart from cash for your customers, because a lot of customers will be requesting for alternative form of payments like paying with POS or paying with bank transfer. The next thing you should be expecting during this time is increase in tax payments by your business, because now that the government can actually track how much is in your accounts, that means you'll be paying more tax, especially in terms of stamp duty and other tax that are involved. So you need to make sure you do put some things in place. So here are my recommendations for you as a business owner during this time so that you can get ahead and actually make more profit instead of making loss. Number one is you need to start using alternative form of payments like POS and having like POS machine. So if you don't have a POS machine, you can check the link in the description box below. You can actually get one within 2 days. Two, you need to have a bank account that you can use to accept transfer from your customer, and most importantly, you need to have a mobile app on your phone so that you can confirm any payments any customer make, because a lot of people will want to be using fake alerts, but the only way you can actually confirm if the money has entered is by using your bank mobile app. and this is also the time for you to increase the transaction limit on your account. So if the limit on your account is very small, this is the time you increase it to a higher amount so that your customers will be able to transfer to your account as much as possible. So make sure you confirm any transfer before actually releasing your goods to your customer, as most people will want to leverage on the fake alert aspect of things. So number 3, since this new currency will be looking similar to the old currency in certain ways, a lot of people will want to be defrauding people with that. Some might even think of putting a dye on the money so that it will look like the new one. So one pro tip for you is that you need to check the date on the currency, as most new currencies we have the date 2022 and above, while old currencies we have below, though this is not 100% certain, but this is somewhere you can start from. So you also need to train your employee and let them know how the new currency looks like, because people might start creating new variation of the currency. So you need to tell them so that they will know what the new currency looks like, so that they won't fall into victim. Number 4, adjust your prices. It is common to see prices change by the hour during this period like this, so be ready to adjust your prices to reflect the new prices, because a lot of suppliers will be buying in cash, and then that will increase the cost of the goods. So you have to be ready to also put that in the cost of your own products. So number 5 is that you need to communicate this with your customers so that they will know that, okay, now that there is no cash, they can actually pay you with POS as well as pay you with transfer. So a simple sign that says you can now pay with transfer in your outlet, or a simple sign that says you can pay with transfer and POS or QR code, will help your business stay ahead. 6, you need to stay informed on the latest developments, that is, as things are changing, because they might be reviewing the limits, increasing the transaction limit. So one way to stay ahead is for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, right, so that you get updates, because I release updates on this channel from time to time. So make sure you are subscribed so that you won't miss any updates in the future. How does the CBN withdrawal limits and cash redesign affect you as an individual, and what can you do to stay ahead? Because this is the talk of town now. If you're a salaried worker, it is most likely that your employee will be paying you into your bank account, that is with transfer. So it is very important for you to know that your bank account is very active and can accept and accommodate the amount your salary every month, so that you won't have your money stuck in your bank account. Number 2 is that you should expect more tax in your account in form of stamp duty, because you'll be accepting transfer into your account, and a lot of transfers that are from 10,000 naira and above will be charged with stamp duty. So you should expect that and get prepared. Here are my recommendations for you as an individual so that you can get ahead. So 1, be familiar with the new currency, because a lot of people want to play games with the old currency just to convert it to the new currency to make it look like the new currency. Some might even go and dye the old currency just to make it look like the new currency. So what you need to do is to check the date on the currency, that is the date on the new currency will be around 2022 and upward, but for the old currency it is likely to be a backward date. So you need to check that, though that is not 100% reliable, but it's a way for you to start. So get yourself familiar with the new currency. The other thing you need to do is to make sure you have the mobile app of your bank, because a lot of people will be leveraging on the fake alert style of defrauding people, and they want to defraud you by sending fake alerts to you. So what you need to do is to make sure you have the mobile app of your bank, so that when you are doing transaction with anybody, you can actually check and confirm. So that way you are sure the money actually enter your account. So these are the things I think you should do as an individual as well as a business owner to help you get ahead of the CBN cash redesign and cash withdrawal limits. So if there's anything I did not mention in this video and you know about, leave it in the comment box below and I will be willing to have a discussion about it. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, click on the subscribe button below and also give this video a thumbs up so that people who are looking for amazing content like this will see it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.